Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for today's video. My name's David and this channel is Demar's Coaching. I make a lot of videos about toxic people, narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, people with personality disorders, severe mental illness. I make these videos to help you guys, victims of these people. Today's video, I'm going to go over all kinds of stuff. I'm going to go over corporate scams and cults and toxic relationships and all the similarities. It's incredible. I've been working on this video for weeks. I've been watching some of the most disgusting videos for hours to learn about this stuff. Really interesting. So how malignant narcissists con, fool, scam, trick, and manipulate you out of your money, out of your life, out of yourself. We all know con men exist. Con men, scammers, toxic people, psychopaths, but yet we still fall for them. Maybe everyone has been tricked or fooled or conned by somebody sometime in our life. And we still fall for them. Why? Why do we? Well, victims, the factor for the victims is vulnerability, and the factor for the con man is influence. Okay? So today I'm going to talk about cults, corporate business scams, and abusive relationships, and how they're almost pretty much exactly the same. Lots we can learn from this, okay? So many examples out there to study from, to look at, to see. The similarities are malignant, narcissistic, psychopathic people. 1. 2. Desiring power and control. And 3, from vulnerable victims. And there's similar lasting effects. Okay? So, first, vulnerabilities. What are some of our vulnerabilities? It's very good to know this. Anybody who's done you wrong in any way, mistreated you, hurt you, abused you, scammed you, stole from you, it's their fault. It's not your fault. But one way we heal from this, and one way we learn from this, and one way that we don't repeat any of this is to own something. How did we come into this? What state of mind were we in? Where were we in our life? Usually down somehow. So here's a big long list of vulnerabilities, okay? Illness, loss of a loved one, loss of job or financial trouble, breakup, failed relationships, divorce, a big move, city, state, country, or big changes in our life, maybe a learning disorder, maybe autism, maybe no support network that has critical thinking, addictions, addicted to the internet, trauma, phobias, isolation, political polarization, extremists, yeah, which is just huge today, religious fanatics, and a predisposition to deception, neglect, and obedience. I think that's childhood. That's what that says to me. The pursuant, pursuing something from you. Malignant, narcissistic, psychopathic, and has a history of this. Okay? The scammers, con men, and pyramid schemes have opened and started and failed and ripped off people in the past. Narcissists, psychopaths, abusers have a trail of people behind them. Lives they've ruined. Cult leaders tried it before. They've talked about this to their family. They believe they're omnipotent. Corporate scams, Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, cult leaders, multi-level marketing scams, MLMs. Just to let you guys know, a pyramid scheme is a scam. They're illegal. An MLM, multi-level marketing, doesn't make money. It's a scam for the leader. The only difference between a pyramid scheme and a multi-level marketing scheme, which means one's illegal, one's not quite illegal, highly regulated, frowned upon, investigated, is a product. But all of these scams have nothing to do about the product. It's interesting, isn't it? The biggest MLM scam in history is right now. There's one right now. It's the biggest marketing level or multi-level marketing or actually pyramid scheme. It's going on right now. They've already scammed $108 million from 850,000 willing participants. It's called On Passive. You can see it on YouTube. You can find it in Google. It's led by a man named Ash Mufare. This business started in 2018. And the participants or victims or members or founders, whatever, they have all kinds of different names for these people, had to pay $97 in 2018 with promises that they'll start making money, and with promises they'll have 50 internet products coming out. As of this summer, this year, 2023, there was never a product that came out. Not only that, you have most of these 850,000 people still participating, still in the company, still waiting to make $1, still waiting for a product, okay, by this summer. The SEC, Stock and Exchange Commission, has investigated this company for 2 years, and they found just 3 months ago that this is a fraudulent company, a pyramid scheme, and three different reasons it's fraudulent, from lying about the products, lying about the money you'll make. They've funneled all their money into private Bitcoin accounts, and now they're spending it all. I say they, it's him and his wife. Just disgusting. Just disgusting. It doesn't get more serious than the SEC. You can have the Federal Trade Commission, anything you want. Nothing is as big as the SEC. They're 99% accurate, correct, true, and win. That's 100% every single time. They took 2 years to investigate this company. They have proof of everything that they've been doing, that it's all fraudulent, all a scam. Does that deter anyone? Not many. After 5 years of waiting, not making a dime, not having a product, they're found fraudulent, and they don't care. Insane. And I can relate to that, and I know all of you can. I know I've never fallen for this, but I've fallen for people, relationships, same thing. Unbelievable. If you guys want to go check it out, go check it out. They have webinars almost every day, to get them more and more mind controlled, and it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. You got the Ash. He just is a total psychopathic, narcissistic person that just goes on and on and on, and every single thing that they do is just like psychopath narcissist relationships. It's just incredible. It's incredible. Ash, the person who started this, and leaders that he's paid, some of them, use every single tactic your narcissist used on you. Also, cults. On Passive has been found to be a corporate cult. Corporate cult. Interesting, huh? Not just a corporate fraud Ponzi scheme. Not a religious cult, a corporate cult. You'll see it. You'll see the members on there. You could tell them anything. You could show them anything. Here's reality. Here's reality. Completely delusional. So far invested, so far gone. Ash makes people who leave, and also the SEC, he just labels them as bad people, losers. He calls them total losers, haters. They're just haters. The SEC are just haters? Right. I've talked to a member. Doesn't care about any of this. I've told him that Ash has started multiple pyramid schemes, ripped off multiple people. They've all failed. Doesn't care. I've told, it's unbelievable. They finally just came out with a product because the SEC did this to them. So they came out with a product that's supposed to be like Zoom. It's made by students. It's awful. And somehow they're going to make a bunch of money off this when Zoom is free. They claim they're going to have emails. Emails are free. They're going to have some site where you could donate money That's free. I mean, they're not offering anything new, and they're charging people for stuff that's free. That was their business model. I actually went through their business plan. I found it, and even their own math is wrong. It's just like, oh, your own business plan, just simple addition and multiplication is wrong. So obviously, it's not real. You're never going to go through this business plan. In order for people to make money, if it was a legit product and a legit company, just to pay their fees, because what Ash is doing now is getting everybody to pay more money so he can get hundreds of millions of dollars and then bail. It's such a mess. It's such a mess. These people are so invested. It's unbelievable. You can't talk to them. It's like just like a cult. And it's sad. They spend all their money. They spend all their time watching this. They advertise and they go around telling everybody and try to get you to be in the scam with them. I mean, what better gift for Christmas, right? To get your family and friends involved in a Ponzi scheme. And these members are the type of people at your dinner table that are always telling you about some scheme and scam and all this, and you got to join this, and you got to do this. It's the next best thing. I mean, these people think that this company is going to take over every top 30, 50 company in the world. They're going to pass Microsoft, screw Google, YouTube, Facebook. They're going to take it all over. All these free things and charge money because they're just going to be so much better. And they're not. It's crap. It's sad. It's sad. I've had people, members, sit there and tell me I'm going to be the next Bill Gates. You and a million other people are all going to be multi-billionaires. Yeah. There's not enough money for that. There's not enough people on the planet. At their business model, the only way they can even pay their fees is every single human being has to pay for their product. 10 billion of us has to buy their product. And then that way you can pay your fees for it's like 6 months to a year. That's it. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, you just look at it and it's absolute pyramid scheme right away. And you tell someone it's a pyramid scheme. No, it's not. Okay. Tells them not to look at the haters. Don't look at the SEC. Every company starts this way. Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. Every company, Google and Microsoft, they started with the SEC investigating them for 2 years and finding out that they're fraudulent in a Ponzi scheme in a pyramid scheme. Yeah, Microsoft is a simple multi-level marketing scheme. No, it's not. I mean, these people are delusional, absolutely delusional. Downplays all the seriousness, makes himself omnipotent and victim. So he starts using us. They're just hating on me. They're envious of me. And then he'll say, don't worry, the government will be using my product. Everyone in the world will be using my product. I'm using the accent, it's Arabic accent. I think he's from Dubai. Yeah, delusional. The product's out now for like a month or two. Not one sale, but no one's left. No one will leave. And they're willing and ready to spend more and more money. It's such a big scam. They can't even find places to take payments because these banks and stuff are saying, no, that's a scam, no, that's a scam. Once the SEC deems you this, it's over. And they still don't realize it. They think every company in the world is going to just get their product after the SEC deemed them a fraudulent scam. It's unbelievable. Scientology, same thing. You will find people that are in Scientology are also in multi-level marketing scams and also are in abusive relationships. Corporate religious cult scams. They recruit. Nobody volunteers to be in a cult. It's all recruitment. Same with multi-level marketing schemes, pyramid schemes, Ponzi schemes. Is it the same for our relationships we are in these toxic, abusive relationships, narcissistic people? Do they recruit us? Think about that. Does someone else recruit us? Everything is a secret. Can't know the truth until you reach like the highest level. Scientology, right? So they don't even tell you what the religion is. I don't know if you guys know this, Scientology. They don't even tell you what it is. You can't know. It's like the product that never comes out, right? I mean, it's just unbelievable. Isn't that just crazy? most people can't even reach the highest level of Scientology because it takes too many years of your life, and it takes too many thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to reach that level. Ron L. Hubbard, who started the religion, if you want to call it the cult, was a science fiction writer with severe mental illness, probably a psychopath. He's written more science fiction books than anyone in history by like multiple times. This was just another one he wrote. There are multiple people in Scientology that don't even know what I know about it. Because they're isolated, they can't talk to anybody, can't talk to your family, don't watch this, don't watch that, can't celebrate, nothing. Isolate and enslave. Most people in Scientology that are involved directly with the organization and stuff are slaves. They're just completely slaves. You have to buy these books that are so expensive. Commitment and investment. If I can get you to buy one book, you're more willing to stay with this cult until the very end to find out the truth. This is how crazy Scientology is. Ron L. Hubbard wrote that it was like millions of years ago, felins, which are aliens, came from planet Xenu and went into a volcano, and their spirits entered all our bodies. And so we all have this alien body in us that we need to get out. And I mean, this is what Tom Cruise believes. And he wholeheartedly believes it so much that he wanted to give up acting several years ago. He said, I'm done. I'm just all Scientology. And the church, guess what? Said, no, Tom, you can't quit acting. You're a great advertisement for us. The process. No one volunteers to be in a cult. All are recruited. How? Influence. Remember? We are vulnerable and they're influential. We all have two different thought processes, two different routes that we take when thinking. And one is logical, which is the central route, logic. Huh? And the other one would be emotional, which would be peripheral route or emotive route. Example, a logical central route of thinking with a product, say, I don't know where my phone is. Your phone, right? And the logical way of thinking about this phone, and we all do this, right? I'm so guilty about this. Functioning, right? The price, the quality, right? How good is the company? Will it be around? Is the customer service can fix all this? Yeah. Or the peripheral, emotional would be, right? Pretty, fun, it's cool, status. This is the best phone right now. I got the best one. Look, it's biggest, it's loudest. Yeah. Do you see that? And so people that want to influence you don't want you to think logically, do they? They don't want you to look up their company, their product, and ask a lawyer and ask no. Emotional out here, right? So influences. Here are some influences. Things that influence us, positively, negatively. This is it. Parenting, our parents, and other relationships we have, like friends, family, community. Media. Huge, huh? Education, politics, business, religion, psychotherapy. And all of these things can influence us positively or negatively, can't they? Sure. So what we have is what's called is due influence and undue influence. Due influence is consent. You're not talking me in anything. I agree. That sounds good. Yeah, I like it. Undue influence. Here's the definition. Is excessive persuasion that causes another person to act or refrain from acting by overcoming that person's free will and results in something that isn't in the influenced person's best interest, right? We're conning them, we're tricking them. Oh, you want this, don't you? Huh? It's an Old English law, also known as mind control and thought reform. It's perfect for senior financial abuse. So many of you guys, and I hear this from clients, and I see this around, like a trust fund, a will can really divide a family up. And one family member will think the other family member is being more influential to the person leaving the will or leaving the money. They'll accuse each other. You're just manipulating them. You're tricking. You're fooling them. And maybe they are. But the process is for obedience. Remember the emotive processing route. So here's what the emotional processing route that con men take to enter pyramid schemes, scams, stuff like this. One is authority. Because they need you to obey. They need obedience. Authority, we obey. We tend to obey our parents and police and courts, teachers, bosses, right? Hopefully. But they'll start small. There's something called misguided trust as well. A position of authority. Very common for us to think that a police officer or a military official, something like this, a military enlisted man even, has some kind of authority over us. We can trust them. We do what they want. Other people can do this. Self-promotion. Number 2 is commitment. Get them to buy something small. Right? Take some of their time. Investment. Investment makes commitment happen, right? We hate to give up things that we're invested in, don't we? We hate to walk away even if we don't like it anymore. But God, man, I spent money on that. I've been doing this every day for how long, and I know it's not, my heart's not in it anymore, but I can't give up now. Just throw it all away. Yeah. A person can do this by sex. Getting you to text, getting you to help them. That's a good one, isn't it? Reciprocity, being reciprocative. They help you, you help them. Yeah, that's just what we do. It's human nature. Tit for tat. You do something for me, I got to do something for you. That's how I am. I feel like that a lot. Yeah, someone did something really good, nice to me. What can I do for you? Number 4 is social proof. Self-proclamation. False testimonials. The on passive, this is hilarious. You can go back to their website in 2018 when they started, and there was not one product until just a couple months ago, 2023. And there are hundreds of testimonials. It sounds like it's all the same person. And they're saying, oh my God, you saved my life. This company just changed me forever. It helps my business. I love all your tools and your products. It's so great and perfect and better than everything else out there. There wasn't any. And they leave them up. They're that stupid. False testimonials, flying monkeys, enablers, already fooled group members. Remember, we're recruited by who? The group, members of the group. Oh, this is amazing. You got to see this. You don't understand. Number 5 is scarcity, a sense of urgency. The product may not be available forever. You may miss your opportunity to be a millionaire. I won't wait forever for you. You'll never find this opportunity, this great opportunity again. You'll never find someone so amazing as me. Too good to be true. Usually is. Number 6, last one, they call liking. It's being similar. Something you identify with the person. Mirroring. Yeah? So they want power and control, and they need you to be obedient, is what they want, right? So they have to gain your trust. Attachment comes fast by investment. They want dependency. So eventually in this company, in the cult, in your relationship, you start becoming dependent on them. They isolate you, so you can't get help, so you can't get support, so nobody else will tell you different. Everyone's bad. I don't like your friends. Your family hates me. I don't like where you work. It's not a good job. It's not good enough for you. I don't like you, having to work for such little money. And then they break you. They break you. They break you down. They are the product. They give you a taste of that product, don't they? Idealizing, mirroring, they future fake, make unkept promises. Attachment happens. Instability creates dependency. And you'll see this instability in cults, in companies, and in relationships. It's up and down, tragic, oh my God. We might lose everything. Oh no, we got it back. Oh, they're gonna shut us down. Oh no, they won't. Oh, I've got lawyers to this. I mean, it's just this causes dependency, just like getting drunk and being hungover, just like getting high and it going away, gambling all your money and losing it all. This is important. This disrupts person's identity and replaces it with new identity. This is what the narcissist has done to you. This is what cult leaders and cult groups have done to cult members. And same with Ponzi schemes, scams. They create a new identity. They neglect who you are, don't they? They don't listen to what you think and how you feel. They don't ask you for your opinion. They never give you what you need, what you want. It doesn't feel good. You lose yourself. You lose your identity as they constantly tell you what you need, what you want, who you are, how you feel, don't they? You need this. You want this. We're manipulated by fear and guilt, and we may be stuck with no way out. Who can't relate to that watching this video? So the model is isolation, control, fear, coercion, enslavement. That's the goal for that. And the victims appear happy and willing to suffer for the leader and or the group. Remember that? Remember at your worst, having a smile? No, we're okay. He's not that bad. Here's the lasting effects, and I'm done. I got these from Psychology Today. Extreme identity confusion, panic and anxiety attacks, depression, psychosomatic symptoms, headaches, backaches, stomach aches, anger, guilt, shame, decision-making dependency. Right? What do I do? What do I do? Fear and phobias. How scared you get of your abuser. Or scared you get of leaving the house. Or dating someone else. Sleep disorders and nightmares. Eating disorders. Fear of intimacy and commitment. Distrust of self and others. Loss of meaning or purpose, and PTSD. This was for just cults and scams. Interesting. It's exactly the same that we experience. So we can kind of identify with victims of cults, victims of Ponzi schemes. It's all the same. It's all the same. Let me know what you guys think of this information that I gave to you. I'm sure for most of you, some of this is new. Let me know what you think. Add your own experiences, examples, and ask me any questions you want. I'll always answer them, please. Anybody that wants help, wants coaching, you can find me at daviddemars.com. The link's down below. And please love yourself first, guys. Protect yourself. Okay? Thanks. Bye.